With Royale back with another Empire video. Thank you so much for all the ideas in the comments. If I haven't done your idea yet, I will, don't worry. And if I haven't liked it, it means I haven't seen it, so just put it again in this video. But someone mentioned, what if the Vatican City made an empire? And I thought, that is a brilliant idea, so I'm gonna do it. You know, they're right there. Rome is in it, but I don't care. That's the only thing that I could really use as Vatican City, and I think it is supposed to be, because there's also like Monaco over here and thingy over here. I forgot what it's called. Anyway, so how are they gonna make an empire, you may ask, if Italy surrounds them? Well, obviously they're gonna ask France to declare war on Italy on Vatican City's side, and they say, you know, everyone likes Vatican City because it has the Pope in it. So France, happily says yes, and Italy's distracted. France moves in a little bit. Italy makes some gains over here, but Vatican City kind of have to wait for the war to almost be over so they can make gains. So I'm just gonna, in a few months, I'm gonna show you what the borders will probably look like if France and Italy had a war. By the way, NATO or no alliance exists, just letting you know. And yes, I know French Guiana exists, but I'm just, yeah. So the borders would probably look like something like this in like a few months, because France probably had the upper hand. So Vatican City finally move in and take Rome. I'm it's a bit unrealistic, but I'm just gonna say they gather a bunch of people all around the world that are Christian to help them. So yeah, that's why they have enough people. And Italy weren't expecting this, but finally Italy are here and they start pushing back. Meanwhile, France keeps on pushing, and Italy surrenders. They're just like, France, chill, we'll let Vatican City have the coast if you chill. So, how would I do a peace treaty here? I would probably, good peace treaty would be like just Vatican City literally just taking what they got in the war, like that, so they have the coast now, and then obviously France would like that. I think that's fair. I think that's a decent cheeky little peace treaty rather. That's pretty good. So now I can do that, and I'll just keep that. Actually, no, I'll go to it. Boom. Anyway, yeah, new Vatican City mini empire, and France would stay allies with Vatican City, so Vatican City don't die straight away. So France would take this island as well. This video ain't about France, so we're just gonna move away from France quickly. But they'll be kind of important for Vatican City. Why did I make France blue? I do not know. Boom, red. Now Vatican City. Actually, I don't like that. I'll make France an orange. So they're allies. Like that. Make it blue. Boom. Shit. Boom. So now Vatican City have a coast. They can go pretty much anywhere. And Vatican City would probably go after like a weak country, like Tunisia. And France obviously declares in Tunisia as well, because they're like just kind of helping out Vatican City. So I mean, Vatican City would be decently strong now though, because they have Rome. They have all that, you know, economic zones. So, I mean, obviously with the help of France, they would make a landing, and all the population, I'm pretty sure, is on the coast. So they would attempt to take all the coast. Tunisia would cut this yeah, Tunisia actually did something, but yeah, Tunisia surrender. And let's do a peace treaty right here. Peace treaty would probably be, let's see. Vatican City would, oh shit. Vatican City would get like that, and then France would get the rest, you know, because France did the majority of it, but obviously Vatican City is gonna get something out of it. So just a little something, Boom! Look at that Vatican City Empire. Now, I could say we're done here, but obviously we're not done because it's been 6 minutes and 12 seconds. So I'm just gonna make that blue again. Okay. Who would Vatican City go after next? Obviously they're building up strength to take over the rest of Italy, but they're not there yet. They probably could with the help of France, but they want to do it themselves, you know. They want to have pride. So next they would probably go after Morocco. Yeah, they'd go after Morocco, so they had access. Well, I mean, they do have access to the ocean, but like barely anything. So, you know, yeah, they go after Morocco, and again with the help of France, they make a landing down here. They're pushing up the coast, and then they also make a landing over here, and they join up right at that. Morocco's gonna push back a little bit because Morocco aren't like weak, but they take Morocco's capital, and Morocco surrender because there's no point fighting losing more, especially since the Arab League would not come to their aid simply because they don't exist. So we'll colour that in, but don't worry, they're not gonna fully annex it. They will just go like Vatican City would just take what they want. They would go like shit. Vatican City would go like, they want the capital. I mean, France has been very generous here, giving Vatican City all of that, but I just don't think France really needs that. And then France would obviously puppet the rest, so I think I'll put Morocco in a brown colour just to show they're a puppet. So let's see. Gotta make the rest a brown colour, like right. So now they have access to the Mediterranean. They got a bit of Tunisia, and they obviously got Rome. Economically, quite very strong. Military wise, they're probably as strong as a country like Croatia or maybe Greece. So they're decently strong, but is that strong enough to go after Italy? Keep in mind, very weak in Italy since they lost Rome, this island, and a little bit up here. I don't think they would go for Italy quite yet. I think they're now going to go after, not Algeria. Algeria pretty strong. Where would they go? Vatican City would probably, just talking about, actually no, they would go after Albania, I believe. I think, because, you know, yeah, they would probably go after Albania. I mean, they could go after this even smaller, weaker country. However, I think this is just the closest and easiest for the Vatican City, and Greece is a bit strong. France doesn't get involved with this. Vatican City, you know, they'll be like, yo, France, if we need you, we'll get you, but like, yeah, we're chill for now. So they would launch the invasion. So yeah, they would make a landing over here, and obviously, you know, they're probably as strong as Croatia or Greece, and Albania's, well, Albania. So Albania has a military, obviously. It's not very strong, and I think Vatican City would most likely dominate this war. I think Albania would push back a little bit, cutting them off from any reinforcements. But there's so many soldiers in there that they would retake a part of the coast, and yeah, they'll do that. And they would keep that because I think they would just annex it all, to be honest. I don't see why they wouldn't. So now they have Albania, so they can attack from a lot of directions. They can attack from here to Sicily, they can attack from here to southern Italy, aka the boot. They can attack from here, obviously. And they can't really attack from here. But yeah, so they can attack from 3 different angles, plus they have France. So, with that being said, they are ready to attack Italy once again. So, they make a landing here in the boot, and Italy were kind of expecting this. But Italy are probably as strong as a country like Portugal now, which, I mean, is very strong, don't get me wrong, but not as strong as, you know, Italy itself. At least what it used to be. They obviously also make gains over here, and Italy would probably move their capital to like Milan, and as you can see, it is pretty damn close to France, and France takes it, and you know, a lot of other things. But France are only committing like a quarter of their military, since Italy are very spread out now. Obviously, they also make a landing. Whoops. Also make a landing in southern Sicily, which goes very well. Italy would attempt to retake this island. They don't even make it on, because there's a bunch of sea mines in the water. And Italy kind of crumbling. They reached out to this coast, cutting off the southern and northern parts of Italy. France cut off the very northern. Yeah, basically, Italy is collapsing and Italy's cooked. So we'll do a peace street here. A little peace street there. So I think what would happen is Vatican City. Oh shit. Oh shit. Vatican City would take they want to surround this. I forgot what this micro state is called, but yeah, they want to surround that. They would take like the southern part of Italy and Sicily. So yeah, and then France would take the northern part. So with that being said, I need to do a little bit of that, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of that, and a little bit that. Oh, wrong colour. That. Oh, it actually works out pretty good. All I have to do now is draw this line better than I've ever drawn before. Watch this, chat. Little montage of me drawing a line, so it's perfect. Oh, it's actually perfect so far. No, man, I ruined it with a fat square, bro. Nah, I'm redoing it. I'm so sorry for wasting your time, but like, I'm not having that. Like, keep on going. That's perfect. Chat. No, I ruined it. Nah, that was gonna be perfect as well. It's a fucking king. Oh wait, boom. I fixed it. Look at that. I think it's France has made a bigger empire, but realistically, I want to be semi-realistic with my videos. Would Vatican City manage all of this without France? You gotta give me some, you know, compensation. I mean, you might be mad at me. Oh, France made a bigger empire than thingy. Well, suck. I'm not gonna say that, but you know, Vatican City would not have achieved this without French help. And if I'm being realistic, France would want something out of it. They wouldn't just, you know, give all this land to Vatican City for free. I mean, no, sir, they wouldn't. So, I mean, yeah, bro, that perfect thumbnail right there. Anyway, I don't see the need for Vatican City to expand anymore. Don't say goody. They would probably expand more in the Baltics. But like these countries, I don't know if it's the Baltics, but yeah, these countries, with, you know, their ally France, and, you know, eventually they'll be stopped by a coalition, by that alliance. Pretty deadly. I think at this point, Vatican City would probably be like as strong as a country like Poland or Spain. So that'll do for my video on how what would happen if Vatican City tried to make an empire and they would succeed with the help of France. Hope you enjoyed. Please let me know if you have any other suggestions, because this suggestion was amazing. Like, if you want me to make a video where Luxembourg makes an empire, for example, or like a small country, let me know. Yeah, thanks for the suggestions once again. Thanks for all the advice. If you have any other advice, please let me know. And if I've made any mistakes on like countries' names, I also appreciate it. Yeah, like and subscribe. I'll eat your cookies, and yeah, bye.